Fire alarms are annoying. Whenever it goes off, you have to perform that weird fanning ritual like it's some sort of royalty. More grapes. You can't just yell at it to stop. You can't snooze it when you're already aware that dinner's been incinerated. I get it, the battery's low. You don't have to beep at me incessantly for months. I'll get to it. And ever since I put together the custom smart home, I've been looking for excuses to add devices to it. And since I'm also rather fond of not having my house burn down, today I'm gonna put together a smart fire alarm. Smart. Part one of our setup's pretty simple. We're gonna add this to this, and this will give us gas values, including smoke. So now we have to somehow calibrate it to detect smoke. And I just have no idea how to make that happen. If there's one thing this is, it's a great idea. For anyone that cares, which I'm fairly certain is nobody, instead of this hard number I got here, I added some logic to calibrate it for wherever the fire alarm was placed. So about 2150. Success! Wow. My breath is negative smoke. And now that I had made some nice burnt paper towel soup, it was time to give the fire alarm a voice. Voice actors are expensive, but thankfully, that's where child labor comes in clutch. I need a good voice actor. You know anyone? Can you say, "Dinner's ready"?
Dinner's ready.
What would a fire alarm say?
When it goes like, beep, that means there's a fire.
I think we crushed it. Expert voice acting. Well done. So to make this thing actually play audio, we add this to the equation. Naturally, as all projects have to, it started off completely not working for no reason. I did something stupid. I assumed I was stupid, when in reality, this is just defective. Oddly, once I started using actually functional parts, everything started working correctly. Finally! Now that this bundle of joy is fully functional, we can make it talk to our custom smart home. Hello, I'm a fire alarm. How are you? I need to plug it in. And so, with the power of nerddom, we can do some test commands real easy.
Okay, I'll bother you later. Pausey.
Now to ascend into true fanciness. Butler, snooze fire alarm.
Okay, I'll bother you later.
It's so good. Boom. This is a microphone, so, you know. I found a 3D model of a fire alarm and willed it into existence so that I could have a nice pretty thing to shove my electronics into. You know, I don't think the aesthetics are quite ready for market, but I have an idea. This thing's clearly magnetic and I don't really want it near my other electronics, so it's gonna go on the outside, and that should help cover up all these atrocities committed by the printer sports. That's a workspace, baby. Hopefully this is enough power. It's gonna be 0.5 volts, too little, but we'll see if it works. That looks beautiful. That does not seem promising. All right. Conveniently, the battery setup not working forced my hand into making a better solution that we'll get to shortly. Let's see if this works first.
When it goes like, beep, that means there's a fire.
Okay, well, whatever, I have a plan. I think that'll look a little better. Time for modifications. Whee! Hey, look, now it's gonna fit. Like a glove. Alright. You'd love to see it. I do believe we're in business now. The base of the fire alarm had a whole lot of extra nonsense in the way and no screw holes, so I printed something a little simpler. Unluckily for me, the electronics I'm using are big old chunkers, so I had to expand the print a bit. Anyway, that brings us back to why the battery's not working was a good thing. Because instead of battery, I can just plug into this guy and have permanent power. That sounds better, because then I don't have to do stuff. All the boxes are checked, so it's time to take it for a whirl. So that means it's time to saute up my classic dish of burnt paper towel and see if the smoke alarm works correctly. Not very smoky, is it? But eventually it did get smoky enough that it should have worked, which meant I'd screwed up and needed to make some tweaks to my calibration logic. Once I had made those adjustments, it was time for
Round 2, fight.
ready.
There we go. Yeah, let's make sure it stays smoky. I have it set up such that when it continues sensing smoke, it'll beep at you every 30 seconds. Which of course you can snooze or stop with voice commands. After a pause, it'll...
Beep,
oh yeah.
beep, 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 beep.
Yes. It's alive. Well, whatever. Let's do an outro. Since I'm not super keen on trusting a single Arduino sensor to make sure my house doesn't burn down, I did also install these normal, lame, not custom smart home voice-activated fire alarms. Either way, I'm gonna say both are massive improvements over whatever this is. So at the end of that stupid experiment, my house is now smarter than ever. Catch you on the next one.